Welcome to the Fayetteville Christmas Parade 2021. I have with me tonight Miss Carolyn Denton and Miss Lucy Williams.
Good evening. Good evening. It's good to be here.
It's a beautiful night in downtown Fayetteville. We're so lucky to have this great weather for the Christmas parade this year.
It's great weather. I just wished it was snowing.
Oh, I'm glad it's not raining anyway. Cold, I don't mind. Snow, I don't mind. Just don't want rain.
But we have a lot of events this year. The parade is lined up all the way around the bypass almost and got a lot of entries, good entries. So it's really going to be great.
And this year's theme is old-fashioned Christmas, so that conjures up a lot of memories and a lot of things that the folks that have provided floats can go on this year to create their masterpiece.
I know it. I appreciate all the businesses and organizations that took time to do floats and entries and all that, because it makes the experience just so much more fun, you know?
It does.
Yes, it does.
And there are a lot of new entries this year, folks that have not participated before, so we're really glad to have them involved in the parade. Of course,
I really believe it's going to be great this year. It's always different every year. Recreation Department's worked really hard along with the city, and got a big turnout already, so it's really going to be fun to watch.
we can't wait. As we're waiting for the parade to come up Main Street, there's several things that we'd like to talk about while it's a little bit quiet. Of course, at Christmas time, there's always certain things that we look forward to and ways that we can give back to our community. Britt, I noticed in your article in the Tennessee Magazine, your Day of Service. I thought that was a really good article and a good challenge for everybody.
Thank you very much. We helped the Hands of Mercy for the last couple of years, and we hope that we can continue to do that with the help of TVA, with some of the relief funds we got on the pandemic crisis. And it's a big thing. All of our employees enjoy it. This past time, I believe we had like 25 to 28 employees that actually came down and helped out on that deal.
I'm sure they appreciated everybody
Absolutely.
being there. Lucy, the toy drive is in full force right now. The fire department had their roadblock this morning. How did they do?
That's right. The Fayetteville Fire Department's roadblock for the toy drive always coincides with the Christmas parade the same day. So this morning, the firemen raised, if I had a drum here, I'd be playing it, $15,719, and that's a record for the roadblock for the toy drive.
That's great.
So
Wow.
we're the toy drive is in its 55th year, and of course it's organized by the Fayetteville Fire Department, the Elk Valley Times, and the Fayetteville Rotary Club. But we have several or a lot of critical partners in this drive, and one of them is Fayetteville Public Utilities, and we sure appreciate all that y'all do to help us, because we couldn't do it with y'all's help, without y'all's help, or also Big G Express, Triad Packaging. I want to give a big shout out to the Masons of Andrew Jackson Lodge 68. They're awesome. The Order of the Eastern Star. They're just great. 55 years. The drive started in 1966. It was started by Joe Collins at the Elk Valley Times. And that first year, they provided Christmas for 21 foster children.
That's great.
So now, every year, we provide Christmas toys. Of course, we go up to the age of 12, but anywhere between 500 to almost 800 children.
Wow.
So this year, I think we're more on track to be between 500 and 600 kids. But, it's a blessing, I think, to this community. It's a great thing that we do, but it takes everybody. And all those folks who gave at the roadblock this morning, I mean, y'all are just as critical to it as anybody else. We just want to thank you and everything. And so anyway, every year I sort of get nostalgic about the toy drive, and I can talk on and on and on.
So good reason.
But I do want to say that donations of new toys and of money are still being accepted. I know we had a great roadblock today, but it takes a lot when you're helping providing toys for that many kids. So donations can be sent Checks can be made out to the Lincoln County Toy Drive and mailed to the Elk Valley Times at P.O. Box 9, Fayetteville, Tennessee 37334. We've got more than 30 locations of toy boxes where you can donate around town and in the county. So we've got that covered. But now I'll say, with all that, we'll take money anytime during the year. And 100% of donations go towards buying toys for the kids, for Lincoln County children. That's what it's all about. So.
Well, we have so many organizations that do help throughout the year. People in need, like Hands of Mercy and Clothe Our Kids, and there's so many. It seems that Christmas time is the time that we really bring them to the forefront, but those folks are working hard all year round. And we do appreciate those organizations giving back to our community. And Britt, the Harvest of Hope food drive is going on at FPU. How can people help with that?
Well, if you have any canned food items that you'd like to drop off by the office, we'd be glad to pick them up, set them inside, then we'll end up taking them off when we get a big full load. But if you can't get them out of your vehicle, call the office and we'll get somebody to come up and, take them out of the vehicle for you. We raise a lot of canned foods. We help a lot of people with that. And I can't say enough about the community support, as Lucy was talking about on the toy drive. That means a lot to a lot of families and kids that doesn't have anything to get something with, and that's a lot of community support.
That's right. That's right. Well, as we're getting ready for the parade to come up, let's announce, in case we don't see them as they're coming by. Sometimes they pick up speed as they get here toward the camera. But let's talk about our parade winners, and we've got an extra special one that we want to talk about too tonight. But under the educational category, I know that the judges had a tough time making the decision with all the various floats. But for educational, it was South Central Human Resource Agency's Head Start. They won first prize, and the Boy Scouts won second prize. So congratulations to them.
Two great groups.
And the civic and organizational category, the Lions Club, we appreciate the good work that they do, talk about giving back and working for the community with children and vision and hearing. They've been doing testing, I think, in the last few weeks at the schools for vision and hearing. They won first place in the civic and organizational, and in second place was the Girl Scouts.
That's great, too.
Proud of them.
Wow.
And Britt, do you want to talk about business and industry category?
Sure. Business and industry, first place, Fayetteville Public Utilities. Our departments at the FPU is so competitive with one another, and I try to talk them out of being so competitive and those kinds of things, but then they got to being, well, is it the truck that's going to win or is it the float that's going to win? We say it's going to take both of them to win. So they did today, and second place for business and industry is Pritchard's Distillery.
Oh, Pritchard's is good.
Who is the decorated vehicles? Sorry.
Most decorated vehicles? I need to get my glasses out. No, I have them on my head. Excuse me. Voodoo, which they're here every year. It's good to have them. And then Becky Cruz. She must be an individual vehicle that's well decorated. So we're excited to see that, and we'll look forward to that. Most resembling the parade theme, Hope Assembly. So that'll be nice to see. And we have one more, best religious theme, and that's Oak Grove Church. So our churches, it's good to see our churches be involved in the parade and have their entries. So
that's right. I think, Britt, you had a little sneak peek of what we have in store. What are some of the categories?
Yeah, I did. I rode around the bypass, and it's just amazing of the time, the effort, and the initiative that all these folks showed building these floats. I mean, it's a lot of time. You can tell that they put a lot into it, a lot of thought into it, and the floats are absolutely great.
We have marching bands and beauty queens and all kinds of folks. Wreckers, fire trucks, cheerleaders. And then, of course, we have our Grand Marshals that we wanted to highlight. The Grand Marshals this year is a little different. It's the Lady Falcons Athletics, which includes basketball, softball, the volleyball representative from the volleyball team, soccer, tennis, golf, swim team, and cross country. So they've got everybody represented.
That's good. That's real good.
You know, athletics play a major role in our schools, and they're always good to get the blood up and get it pumping and flowing, get you excited, and the crowd on their feet and all that.
And teach teamwork.
That's right. That's right. A lot of good lessons. A lot of good lessons in it.
So.
Well, I hear some sirens coming.
I do hear some. They'll probably be here shortly. You know, I'm going to expand a little bit on something that y'all were talking about earlier. And I know we talk about some of the different organizations that we're involved in, some that have entries here in the parade. But if somebody wants to get involved, there are a world of opportunities in our community. If you're interested in animals, there's the animal shelter. I know they would take your volunteer time. There's just all kinds of groups. Talk about the Lions Club, the Kiwanis Club, Rotary. You know, they all do great work, and they're great organizations to support. So we're blessed, I think, but a whole lot, maybe I think more so than a lot of other communities.
Absolutely.
You know?
We are.
So.
And when there's need in our community really steps up and helps out.
They do. They rally.
Yeah. So, look at this crowd we have in front of us. People are stretched from the bypass all the way down the street. This is great.
I tell you, I told Don before we got started, I said this is going to be one of the biggest turnouts we had in a while, which, you know, we got set back a little bit by the COVID, but, you know, it's really good to see all these folks up here participating, and just can't wait. They're eager to see the parade come through.
That's right.
And the 60-degree weather, I think it's about 60 right now. That doesn't hurt either. I know you were talking about you wanting to see some snow. I like the 60-degree weather myself. I'd never make it up north. I just wouldn't do it.
I happened across a picture, Lucy, that you may remember when it had to have been below freezing that year. I think it was about 11 years ago that it was the coldest Christmas parade I can remember. And if one picture said 1,000 words, it said cold.
It said, I think that's the year that I wore like 3 or 4 layers of different things.
There has been some cold parades, though. There sure has.
Yeah.
But I'm sure all these kids lined up here are waiting to see Santa, and we're excited about Santa being, of course, here in Fayetteville tonight for the Christmas parade, and that just builds up the excitement.
That's right.
I believe everybody's getting ready. They're all moving up more closer to the street now.
Well, we can hear the sirens, and they're getting a little bit louder and a little bit louder, and it's always the city police chief, and I think he's also our interim city administrator, Richard Howell, who is leading the parade, and he'll probably have City Mayor Michael Wisnat in the vehicle with him, so that's good.
We'll probably get a visit by the mayor, and I did send Chief Howell a message and asked him if we could interview him tonight, but I guess he's so busy, he just don't have the time.
It would be hard to have all those different hats, that's for sure.
He's driving, so we don't want to cause him to have a wreck.
I think right behind him will be our sheriff, Murray Blackwelder, and I don't know if County Mayor Bill Newman will be in there with him, but
I think he's a couple of cars behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's always good to see our law enforcement and our city and county leaders, and
maybe we'll get a glimpse of our new fire chief, Tony Kimbrough.
That's
We're
right.
excited for him and congratulate him in his new position. And speaking of that, we have a new Parks and Rec director, Brian Carter. So we want to congratulate Brian, and he came in just at the perfect time before host and before the Christmas parade. Of course, last night was the lighting of the park at Stonebridge Park. It's beautiful, so we want to remind everybody to go through the park. You can drive or you can walk and see the trees. And last night was the kickoff for that. And then the parade tonight. So the Parks and Rec Department has been very busy. Yes, yes. And I want to say a special thank you to Linda Griner. She has done an excellent job of providing us the information with the list of entries and the things to talk about with them tonight. So thank you, Linda, for all your hard work.
We do appreciate that. Yeah, I got to see Tony this morning. Well, you know, I've seen Tony just about every day, it seems like, for the last few weeks. That's the way it is with the toy drive, but I saw him the other night at one of our shopping nights, and then I saw him this morning at the roadblock. He was out at the intersection of the Huntsville Highway and 110. So we appreciate that.
And they are very dedicated to this and take it very seriously. And it's wonderful that they're still participating in this over the years.
Yeah, it is.
I know our employees, they get excited every time that they get to go help with the toy drive, and you know, they mix it up sometimes of who's going to be driving the truck, but they really, really enjoy it.
Well, we couldn't do it without them. A lot of work goes into it, and I think the biggest shout out is to the fire department, because I mean, they really dedicate a fair amount of time to it and everything. I know they believe in it. I don't think I've seen this many people downtown since Host of Christmas Past a few weeks ago.
It has been a while.
It was an excellent crowd for Host, and a big success, I think, for our merchants. And hopefully some of these folks here have done some Christmas shopping tonight while they've been here.
That'd be great.
After tonight's parade, the Petersburg Parade will be on the 11th beginning at 4:30, so folks can go up to Petersburg and enjoy their parade. Their theme this year is a hometown Christmas. And ours is an old-fashioned Christmas here in Fayetteville, so everybody's kind of nostalgic.
That's right.
Here they come.
I believe so. I know all the kids are enjoying the sirens and the lights.
So we have the sheriff and the city together riding up front. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. What about that? They're riding side by side.
Yeah.
Sheriff Blackwell has a car full.
Now see, that's great. There's Tony
Chief
there.
Kimbrough.
Chief Kimbrough, yeah. He had his vehicle parked at one of the intersections too, so everybody knew it was the toy drive and it was this time of year, so.
That's wonderful.
Now see what I mean when I say those lights and sirens get you excited?
A lot of lights, a lot of lights. There's
Right.
Mayor
There's
Newman.
Mayor Newman.
There's Bill. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. And the American Legion is coming up with the color guard. And speaking of the color guard, Britt, the thanks to FPU for the flags that you all put up. I know you had a big part in that, so thank you very much. I think that really meant a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah, you're welcome. And, you know, it was thrilled for us to get the opportunity to do that with Miss Williams come down and talked to us about doing that, and it turned out really great. I'm sure when we put them back out next year that we'll even have more going out to Huntsville Highway.
That's wonderful.
Country ham breakfast.
Yeah. American Legion Color Garden. They do support a lot of different events.
Absolutely.
And all that. And, of course, you can't say enough about between them. And then the Marines are coming up on the Lincoln County Marine Corps League. And, you know, our veterans, the Marines, well, they're all veterans, but serving our community, serving our country, protecting us. And I know the Marine Corps League, you know, they're comprised of Marines who've made Lincoln County their home. So, Semper Fi.
We appreciate their service for sure.
I can't believe it. Short sleeve shirt, shorts,
I know it.
flip flops.
I couldn't help it though.
What
I
a
had to
night.
put my jacket on.
I almost wore my flip flops. So, you know.
When the sun goes down, you don't know what to expect. So I put my coat on.
You know, we want to say a big thank you to Paul Henry. He does a lot for the community, and he's up here tonight taking lots of pictures, and we appreciate that very much. He still gets out quite a bit and shows all of his support, and I just want to say a big thank you to Mr. Paul.
Well, y'all know how I feel about Paul.
Yeah.
He's a great guy and captures aspects of our community like nobody else can. I mean,
He does.
so
Sure
He
does.
took a drone photo of an aerial photo downtown during Host, and it was just amazing to see all the cars and the people, and it really gave a different aspect to what our downtown looks like.
and happy birthday to him. His birthday was just a couple of
Well, happy
couple
birthday,
of
Well,
Paul.
happy
yesterday,
birthday,
I
Paul.
think. So happy birthday, Paul. We won't get into how many years or
Hey,
Hey, doing good. And she needed her motorcycle with her.
that's a great motorcycle she's got.
Yeah, it is.
'Cause I
It's
sold it
nice.
to her.
Did you?
I was going to say, how did you know that?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah, she likes riding them motorcycles.
Now, I think this is the Marine Corps League coming up. The commandant for the league is Mr. David Brooks, and riding on the float this year are members of the Marine Corps League along with their families.
We appreciate them participating this year.
Hey, there's Marie's husband.
Ah, yeah, Dennis. He's got his turned around the other
Yeah,
way.
he sure is. Great folks.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to see Dennis.
Lady Falcons.
All right.
That may be the Falcon marching band that we hear in the distance.
That's the athletics.
And so I think now they have representatives of basketball, softball, I think volleyball, soccer. So it's all the Lady Falcons, tennis, golf, swim team,
Soccer.
Yes,
and
it is.
Cross
Sure is.
country.
cross country.
A lot of ladies sitting up there.
Yeah, it is.
Lincoln County High School Band.
Something else that's always gets the blood flowing. Hearing our band.
Put us in the Christmas spirit.
I love their new uniforms. It hadn't been that long since they've been introduced or rolled out. They look great.
Trailer to hold all their gear.
I believe we're getting more attendance as the parade keeps going down the street. There's more people showing up all the time.
I guess they heard the band, so it drew their attention.
Well, I know folks wanted to hear the band and not us, so that was good. I enjoy their Christmas music.
Here's Pritchard's entry.
Yeah, Pritchard's Distillery.
Award winner.
Yeah.
Pritchard's has been making prize-winning spirits since 1997. It's hard to believe it's been that long.
Wow.
They're located in Kelso at the old schoolhouse.
Got quite an array there on their float.
Yeah, Mint Hot Chocolate, Brandy Alexander.
I think each of the whiskey barrels on their floats has a display of the cocktail and spirit that's used to make it. So
have the line. There's Jim over there.
Ah. Fayetteville Lions Club.
They were the first place in the civic and organizational entry.
I believe that's the city's new fire truck, isn't it?
Yeah, that's nice.
That looks good.
Wow.
It does look good.
That's loud.
They brought a fire truck to the kids zone area for host. I'm not sure which one they brought, but the kids really enjoyed getting to see the fire truck up close.
Lions Club, we had them go through just a moment ago, and they're the largest service organization in the world. They have 39 members here, and they provide a lot of services in the community.
Now we have Zippy's Transport.
Yeah, it's owned by Stacy Hagee and her husband Chris, and it's based in Park City and Fayetteville, I think.
And they have 2 entries tonight.
You know, I got a chance not too long ago to go to Helen Keller's hometown and see her home and all that. But it's what inspired the Lions Club, you know.
Oh, was it?
So
I didn't realize that.
She had asked the newly formed Lions Club to be her Knights of the Blind, and so that's why that vision is one of their major projects.
There's Early Head Start. I know FPU works with them occasionally on some things.
Their mission is to provide high-quality services to educate children, empower families, and engage communities.
And they were also first place in the educational category. You know, South Central Human Resource Agency does so much work for our community and our region, things that a lot of people don't even know that they're doing out there. So we're very fortunate to have them headquartered here in Fayetteville.
I have a couple old tractors here, the old Oliver and the Farmall. Yep, River Antique Tractor Association. I believe that's Mr. Parker right there in the front, isn't it?
He's leading the way, that's right. We'll be seeing Mike Parker, William Mullins, Deborah Mullins, Steve Dreyer, Daryl Dreyer, and Daryl Thompson.
And they also contribute to the toy drive, so we thank you.
Thank you, Elk River Antique Tractor Association.
I think I would need some help getting on that tractor.
Coming up is Multi-County Cancer Support Network.
There's some information.
We appreciate
that's an old Ford right there,
Yeah.
250.
We appreciate the work that Multi-County does. You can see there on their banner the communities and counties that they serve. They do a lot of work where folks are in need of gas money or to help pay
Just all kinds of things, that special needs they might have that cancer patients and the survivors and their families might have.
Oh, look at the little princesses.
Yeah. That's Little Miss American Spirit 2021. Grand Supreme, we miss Supreme, and we miss. Mr. Buchanan, he works down at FPU.
Nice truck.
Got his truck fixed up nice.
That's pretty.
Uh-oh.
Now we have
I don't know
here,
who this is now.
Oh,
That's
look
a truck
at that.
right there now.
Well, now I see why it won. That looks beautiful.
I tell you, they put a lot of hard work into this right
That
here.
is so
Hard
cool.
work.
Oh, I know they did.
And look at all the kids. We got
The
a
wagon.
grandmother on the float. All those kinds of
Honey.
things. There's a lot of them. And singing that music too.
Great with music too. That's gorgeous. Great job.
Congratulations, FPU.
There goes Mr. Gentry. Got a nice looking truck. Chevrolet. Park City Recycle. That's Becky Cruz, right?
Merry Christmas. Congratulate her on her win of the Best Decorated. She won second place.
There's a good looking car.
Yeah. That reminds me of my high school days. I didn't have one of those, but I had a friend who did. So
Trans Am.
yeah.
I had a friend who
Got-
had one too. It looked like the one from Smokey and the
Smokey and
Bandit.
the
Oh,
Bandit.
yeah.
Backyard Pit Stop. Big Dog Morris. Flampville Fire Rescue. Good looking fire truck.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. They're proud of their trucks now.
Another
All the
Flampville fire
departments.
truck.
Mm-hmm.
We're so grateful for the work that our volunteer fire department does in all of the communities in Lincoln County. We're very fortunate that we have dedicated people that want to do that.
Yes, we do, because they get called out during all times of night for anything, and it's all volunteer, and they all do a great job, and I'm like you, I'm very proud that we have them.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Fayetteville Bobcats.
All right, go Cats.
They know how to perform for the camera, don't they?
Yeah, they sure do. Yeah.
You know, looking around, I notice a lot of the officers with the Fayetteville Police Department out keeping, you know, a watch on everybody and traffic sort of in check. So we appreciate what the
Absolutely.
law enforcement, police, and sheriff's departments do.
They are very hard workers, and talk about dedicated. They're dedicated to their jobs.
Now we got another band. Big rig right there.
They're riding in style.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Here it is.
Good job.
Flinteville's making their presence known this year.
They
so
sure are. We've got Girl Scout troop.
I think that's troop 1607.
I think they wanted to remind everybody of the pre-order date for cookies begins on December the 14th.
Already.
Love those Girl Scout cookies.
I look forward to that.
Here's the Fayetteville City Tigers.
I wonder if we're going to see Kenny Morrison. Kenny Morrison, who's the 2021 Region 5 1A Coach of the Year. So, coming up.
Christmas music there for us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at the Tigers on top of the truck.
Wow. Nice trailer for their gear.
Park City Volunteer Fire and Rescue.
Park City has arrived.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're loud.
And that's probably one of our busiest areas of the county. I don't know. Between that and maybe Fayetteville. Have a lot going on.
Blackwell Towing has several entries tonight. The baby's
I know it.
baby found the cord.
That's a little one driving that truck.
I know it looks like that.
Jeep entries.
Good looking Jeeps coming up.
It is a pretty Jeep.
Matt Kidd, his Jeep looks sharp. Freddie Buntley got a good looking Jeep.
Oh, yeah.
It is nice.
Was that Eddie Plunkett that just passed too?
I don't know. Either we missed him or he's not in it. I don't know.
He may have gotten called away.
Lincoln County Fairest of the Fair.
All right. She's a beautiful girl.
Didn't see who she was.
What group we have here?
I believe that may be Girl Scout 2242, maybe? Or Monty's Dance to Fit. I bet that's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Super simple.
Their banner says Girl Scouts, so they're the
Girl
Scouts.
Scouts.
Okay.
Here's the Razor.
Yep. Locker.
Oh,
Locker
wow.
family on the Razor. Park City Baptist Church. Come some more fire trucks. Blanche.
Blanche is represented. Hey, Mayor.
Hey,
Would you
Mayor,
like-
how are you?
Would you like to tell everybody Merry
Michael.
Christmas?
Oh. We're just thankful for everybody to come out tonight to.
Look that way.
Oh. We're just thankful for everybody coming out tonight to the Christmas parade here in the city of Fayetteville. You can't hear me because of all the sirens from all the fire trucks, but we're thankful for everybody to being out, and what a wonderful night. The rain held off, and so we have over 100 plus entries. And you three do a great job every year. We're very thankful of that. Thankful Don Counts working the camera back there. Just glad to be out here.
We had mentioned earlier the big kickoff for the Stonebridge Park and the lighting of the park last night. That went great.
It did go great. We had that the festive nights. We turned the lights on last night, so through the holiday season, you can go down through Stonebridge and see trees that have been sponsored by local people and businesses, and enjoy the lights.
Thank you for being here, and Merry Christmas to you, Mayor.
Merry Christmas, Mayor. Come on up here. We'll get you on camera. I gotta get my grandkids on camera. Come on up here and
there
sit.
we go.
Come on up here and sit by the lap a minute. I know you rode the parade, didn't you? Huh? That's right. So you on camera now.
Can you introduce the Voodoo cars?
I
All the
can.
cars?
They started with two friends in a small shop in Boones Hill, and Joe Burns and Cody Mitchell. I think
Yeah.
Joe did most of the repair work,
Come on.
building rat rods and all.
Well, we can't get sister to come up here, can we?
Lucy, one year at the cruise in,
All right,
because
I'm gonna
they're
let you
usually
go.
good to participate
Thanks
in
for coming to
cruise
see
in.
me.
They told me that some of the cars that are there you can't touch, but theirs you can eat in. So
Oh,
they're,
yeah, there's you could eat in. Sounds
they're
like my
lived
kind of
in,
car.
so you don't have to treat them special.
Good looking truck.
That one's cool.
Well, they are neat. I think they've got a bunch of entries there.
Yeah.
Brenda Burns,
Oh, that one's neat.
Big
with
Joe
the
Burns,
cedar.
Triple E Farms.
Sexy Rexy Campbell, it says. Toby Campbell, Scott Ellis, Woody and Sandra Woodard.
I like the red one there.
Good looking old trucks. Merry Christmas.
I think Dale Kent's in one of these. Jeff and Shannon Gibson, Steve and Sheila Nichols. Now, y'all might recognize all these folks. I might need a brush up here. David and Diane Clark, Harv Owens.
I see a big float coming. Not sure who it is.
Lordy.
Wow.
That's a big float.
Yeah. This may be Oak Grove Missionary Baptist Church, which won Best Religious Theme. Now we see why. Wow.
A lot of work
That's
in that
right.
float. A lot
Yeah.
of work. A lot of work in all the floats,
Yeah.
actually.
Sleigh is really
Oh,
cool.
that's beautiful.
We need to use that sleigh at Host.
Comes another old car.
Oh, that's pretty.
Is that
It
the
is.
Cadillac 1966 Caddy?
Victoria.
Victoria.
Dance Academy.
Dance Academy.
Dance Academy. Oh, cool.
Lots of talented folks on that float. And here comes some more down the street.
Oh, they got a bunch running after it. Hope they didn't run up here all the way.
I know it.
Uh-oh, here comes the Grinch.
Wow. That's one of the movies I have to watch every year. And Christmas Vacation, my two favorites.
The Grinch is always good.
Kirkland's Wildlife.
It's like they've got some wildlife there on the back.
That's a family-owned and operated business. They're, Daniel and Lori Kirkland.
And here comes snowballs. Lots of lights.
Now you have to say now they've got any size for any situation.
Yes, lady.
Small to extra large, which is
That's right.
coming this way.
But you know, Stovall Body Shop, they've been support the community for a long time as well.
Yeah.
And they do a lot for the community.
Wow.
We appreciate their support of the toy drive too. Thank you, Stovalls.
They have got some very big records.
Wow.
They do.
That one means business there. I'm not sure
Good
what kind
gracious.
of emergency you need for that, but
I don't know, but I think, you know, these big trucks, big rigs and all that.
yeah. Highland Rim
Hornets. Southern
Highland.
Equipment and Truck Service. Elora, Tennessee.
Highland Rim School, they were just ahead of them. So
Carter Automotive and Record Service. Out on Washington Street. Got the new building out there. Looks like they're staying busy all the time.
Some nice equipment.
I don't know about this one, but they got smoke coming out of the chimney.
But they're staying warm, huh?
this may be Hope Assembly of God.
Believe it is.
They won most resembling the
Absolutely.
parade theme.
Yeah.
They come prepared in case if it did get really cold.
Yeah, they did.
You never know in Fayetteville.
Riverside Christian Academy.
They're middle school athletics. Some great athletes there too. Michaela's Towing.
Good shed mover if you ever need some sheds moved. McHale's Towing.
Ah. I need one of those sheds.
Big buildings.
They could go to my house and your house.
I know.
Barnyard Auto Savage. There's your Fayetteville Humane Society.
Ah. Another organization that does a lot of good.
Absolutely.
Elora Fire Truck.
All righty, Laura.
Wholesale Trailer and Sales and Rental, Mr. Bill Shelton. On the Huntsville Highway. Got lots of equipment
They do have
that you
a
can
lot.
rent.
Yes.
They do.
Just
I
about
did a little
anything you can
business.
think of.
Yeah.
He gets more and more all the time.
Did a little business with them not too long ago. They do a good job.
Lincoln County Fire Rescue.
We thank them for all they do for us, for sure.
Oh, here's some more music.
I believe this is Calvary Baptist Church. Got quite a sound system on their
Yes, they
truck.
do. Very nice float.
It's nice.
Good looking Mustang.
That is nice. Wow.
That's pretty, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Wonder what year that is. Go out on a limb and guess, Rick.
I have no idea. It's pretty car.
It is pretty.
Sure is. Kirkland's.
Oh, is that by Kirkland's too? I think they've got a few entries. Kirkland's Insulation.
Uh-oh. Has some animals coming up here.
Oh, now I see a basset hound that's cute as it can be.
That's some pretty dogs right there.
They are pretty.
Uh-oh.
Talk to us, boy. Volunteer Fire and Rescue out of Boone's
Yep.
Hill.
The Auburn Hobson driving there.
Dynasty Real Estate. Merry Christmas. Licensed in Alabama and Tennessee.
I think they're just across the state line. And Marvin's.
Got a nice float. Pretty Christmas tree. Is this the last one? Is this Santa Claus coming up?
Wow. How'd
Oh
that
no.
happen so quickly?
That's Fayetteville Fire.
Fayetteville Fire. Heads up.
I believe I know who that Santa Claus is.
I don't know, but he's got Rudolph, looks
And
like,
the
with him.
horses.
He does. He does. A lot of horses.
Now that's usually the last entry of the parade of the horses.
And we got them this year.
We appreciate all of our entries and want to remind folks that they've got a year to decide what they want to do for next year.
That's a real great parade this year. We had a big turnout. Warm, weather's excellent, and you look at all the folks up and down the street, and it's going really great, and we're so glad to be a part of it.
Thank you, Britt, for allowing us to be here tonight, and FPU Channel 6 for filming. Thank you, Dawn and Eric behind the scenes there, Paul Henry, and on behalf, there's Brian Carter bringing up the rear. I know he's proud that everything went so well tonight.
It sure did.
I am too. We want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from the Chamber and Tourism Bureau.